Hi everyone, Darren Hunter here with Deniz Yusuf. Today we're talking about generating rent roll leads by getting involved with your local community groups and local events. So, Dennis, why is this strategy important and why would it work?
Well, it works because I know it works because I've had clients do it, and I even did this as a strategy myself as well, Darren. But you need to be, if you want to be top of mind with as many people as you can, then the old fashioned attending events and doing events in your local community is a form of networking. It's about getting in front of as many people as you can. We're in such a digital age these days, we forget that we've actually got people face to face to meet.
So it's all about connecting, having an excuse to be out there, talking to people in the community, and those conversations, and of course, can lead on to real estate conversations as well. So it's just getting out there and being top of mind in your local area. So I know a lot of salespeople would be familiar with these strategies as well. And guess what, everybody? If it works in the real estate sales field, guess what? It can work in the property management field because we're all out there getting listings. Okay, step one, Dennis. How do we find out what groups, or how do we identify what events or groups are we going to be part of? Where do we find those?
Well, you can do a simple search in your, doing a simple Google search for local communities or events that are being run, or, you've got your Facebook, you can jump on to and have a look at particular groups that you could be involved with as well. So anything related where groups of people are coming together, I'd simply doing a search online. Community boards are a great area to look as well. Church community boards as well, because they're often doing something similar like that, Darren. They're jumping out and being highly involved in the community as well. So there's lots of areas where you can look or ask, key influential people, other business owners, what are they doing in their local community, right? So it's all about speaking to people and getting involved. It could be relatable to your kids or sports, etc. as well, what you're already doing. So don't think you've got to think too far out the box, but just start having those conversations and looking for particular groups.
And for me, if I wanted to find out what local events are on, I'd simply go to the community Facebook group, because every community has them. We got some very strong ones here in the northeast of Adelaide, and just ask a question: what local events are coming up in the near future? And you're going to get
Yep.
so many posts. It's going to create a very good post for people to add stuff on, and you'll be able to get a whole pile of information and be able to do further research. Before you know it, you're going to have a big long list. So I don't think step one is going to be a problem for anyone if you want to focus on this strategy. Okay, now also, Dennis, I've put down, we've got school fates. You talked about Toastmasters,
Mhm.
farmers markets. We've got one down the road here every Saturday morning in the car park of a local hotel. There's a lot of marquees there, and it wouldn't be hard for a real estate office to add, a marquee there with um, um, a barbecue to do sausage sizzle or whatever that people want to do. So, okay, let's move on.
Oh,
And
and I've got a few more we can rattle off, Darren. There's
yeah, fire
Relay
away.
for Life. Relay for Life is one of the largest fundraising events that totally utilises your local community. For example, in the Shellhaven, they take up the entire showground. There is marquees. There's everything going on, and even the schools are getting involved. And that's a 24-hour opportunity of you having like a tent there or a marquee showcasing you. You're bringing your team together. You've got school fates as well, which is a once a year event that you can be part of. Someone in our community at the moment, the IGT community, they had their office attend a local wellbeing expo. So your local community has expos, or another thing that I did at Integrity Real Estate, Darren, was I attended the a career expo day, where all businesses come together, and children and school teachers, etc. They come. There's so many opportunities for you to do. Rotary run a lot of community events as well, being part of the Rotary. I'm actually a Rotary member, Darren, in Manila, would you believe? So, and I get to network with business owners here.
All right. So also local shows. In Adelaide we've got the Rural Show, and there's a massive expo with that all the time. So expos as well. We can just go on, but I think we've given enough to everyone to understand what we're talking about, how to go find the information, so you can put it on your radar and find what fits for you. Now, step two, Deniz, we've got start attending them. That's a very simple title for step two, but give us some more information on that.
Well, obviously, attend the event that hits you in the heart the most, where you believe that you can be highly involved. Obviously, if you've got children, you would be definitely attending your kids' school fetes or sports communities or whatever the case is. But knuckle down and work out, and you could spread this across your business. If you're part of a large company, you've got 5 or 6 different people in your office. They could all do one each, right? One heads up the Rotary, one heads up a school fete, one heads up the Relay for Life. You could really work this out, because you don't want to take it all on yourself, but you want to get into as many ecosystems in your community as you can, because Darren, end of year school awards nights as well. When you're doing something for a local community, and you might be donating something, they want to reciprocate. So it's all about that top of mind and influencing. But start attending them.
Yeah. All right. So again, the key is, everyone, we want to attend events where we can have those opportunities to network with people, have those quality conversations, those quality connections, and of course, through that, you'll be top of mind. So with that in mind, step three, Dennis, to get those connections going, what are the sort of things that we can be doing at our marquee, at our booth, wherever that we're attending these community groups or events? What are some of the things and ideas? Now, before I said we could do a sausage sizzle, but what are some other things that can really get the juices flowing?
Well, you could be running a hot dog stand, right? You could doing anything in that catering sector. You could be doing smoothies. You could be making ice machines. You could be doing. You can hire those a coffee van, but you don't have to be the one doing the coffee. Go find a coffee van person and tell them you'll sponsor them to be there. So you're promoting their business at the same time, right? So think a little bit outside the square, because you don't want to be the one that's necessarily doing all the work. You want to be the one that's out the front networking, right? So there's so many opportunities: smoothie vans, juice vans, cold drinks if it's in the summer. You want something that's really going to attract. Bake cookies, give cookies away, like sell cookies, so don't, and all of the prizes donate to the charity that you're part of. So
Another one,
um,
everyone, is having a really good prize for a child, and running a colouring in competition. My
yeah,
goodness me, now you're dealing with the kids, and now you're definitely dealing with the parents, having good connections with the parents, showcasing the child's skills. They're feeling a sense of pride as well, that everyone's seeing their work, and of course, making sure there's a quality prize there. And a follow up mechanism as well. All right, we'll talk about that coming up. So,
yeah.
um, okay,
Darren, I attended a four-wheel drive and caravan expo at a local area, and we were giving lollies away. So the lollies is what drew the kids to the stand and the parents. So the lollies were for free; they could fill a bag for free, and then the parents had to come over, and then it gave us the opportunity to be able to have a conversation with these people,
mm,
and ran a competition to give
mm,
stuff
mm.
away. But we'll talk about that in the next one.
Mm.
But
And
you
look,
want to
and
draw.
even at expos or conferences, we've seen people use chocolate fountains and all sorts of things that
Yeah,
gets people over to you, so you can have those conversations. It's all about that magnet, isn't it? To get people
yeah.
over to you, to have that better than other booths as well. So you're getting the people over to you. Okay, so now step four, Dennis, is getting people to follow you. So it's getting them plugged into you. Give us some ideas around that.
Well, one of the key things to draw, we spoke about having something that draws people to you. You want the right energy there, right? So you want people to love being part of your stand, and you should have a sign. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook. As long as your social media isn't just about houses for sale, houses for rent, because it's all about that lifestyle that you're pushing, that fun, you're giving back to the community. You should be posting any photos that you're there, checking in, etc. We'll talk about that in another video. But Darren, you want them following you. You want to be top of mind outside of that event as well. And that's where you could be running a competition. You said the colouring in competition. The winner will be announced on, right? We do that at our own conferences and events, Darren, right? So people are getting a little bit insight on what we do. Someone turns up to a conference, we've got a big banner, get a photo with, post it too, use the hashtag, go in the draw to win. So, you should be doing the similar stuff like that, because ultimately you want to be connecting with these people outside of the local community you're doing.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone, this strategy and others that we've done, you may be looking at these and going, yeah, that last one was a really good one. I'll do that. I'll do that. How much have you actually done? If you do really want results, sometimes you're not able to do it on your own. If you want to add coaching, you want to add accountability and results tracking to that, get in contact with us. Go to leadmachinesystem.com or just book directly into Deniz's diary. Just go to leadmachinechat.com. Deniz can work out where you fit. We've got a couple of options of one-on-one coaching, but also we've got group coaching as well. Depending on your budget, we can help you because you've got to get results. Too many people are looking at this training and doing nothing. Don't be one of those and go, yep, I want to get results. So thanks everyone, and we'll talk to you and see you in the next video.